Hello my loves, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna, and today we're going to be doing kind of a first, second, and maybe a little third impression of some newer makeup that has arrived in the mailbox the last couple of weeks. And I wanted to put them to the test for you guys and show you how they perform in just kind of a casual first and second impression type of thing. But no firm opinions here, more so we're just sitting down and playing with some stuff that's new to me and getting a feel for the items, testing them out together, talking about the claims, all that jazz. And we have a little bit of a theme going on today. Most of the stuff we're using is very mature skin friendly items. They're kind of more on the clean, sustainable side of things. A little bit on the luxury side as well. Very skincare infused, skin caring products. So we have a couple of things. We have a lip oil and foundation product from Monika Blunder. We have a mascara from Iredale. We have cheek products from Boom Beauty. And I threw in a couple of things from L'Oreal and NYX just to kind of round out the look. And an eye pencil from Iredale as well. And yeah, we're just gonna put on some makeup together and chit chat about some product. If that interests you and you want to hear about some more mature skin friendly, hydrating, very skin loving makeup products, then go ahead and just keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below and some makeup videos that you want to see, or just some subjects you would like to see covered over here. I love suggestions. Feel free, the DMs are always open on Instagram, Twitter, or X, or whatever, what have you. I'm always down to chat. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the makeup. Guys, welcome back. Today I got some new stuff I wanted to play with. Just a handful of new makeup items that have arrived in PR in the mail, so I thought we could sit down and play with them and do a little bit of a first and second impression of them. A lot of this stuff is actually leaning towards kind of a clean, cruelty-free, sustainable, clean ingredient vibe. We have stuff from Boom Beauty. We have stuff from Iredale. What's the other one? Monika Blunder. Let's get started. A little sneeze just kind of flew out of nowhere there. Alright, so what I'm going to start with is from Monika Blunder, and this is the Blunder cover. This is what it looks like. It comes in a little glass jar like this. Really nice. I have it in the shade 2.2 Zui. I think this is a German brand. Everything's in German, so forgive me because I don't speak German. So let me read to you a little bit about the Blunder cover. Also, cute name. Undercover, Blunder cover. I like a good pun. So this retails for $52. Ooh, she's expensive. That was more than I expected it to cost. $52. It comes in 20 shades, I believe. And when I looked at the shade range, it was very nice. Like, really good variety in there. This is infused with natural botanicals like arnica and edelweiss. It has gentle hydrating oils within. It is an all-in-one formula that is meant to work as a foundation and concealer. And it's one of those super versatile type of foundations that you can sheer out and get the lightest coverage from to full coverage. It says it has a natural finish and can be used in lighter and darker shades for highlighting and contouring as well. And I think the formula would lend itself really well for that. I have used this a couple times and really enjoyed the way it felt on the skin. It didn't feel how I thought it was going to feel. I thought it was going to feel waxy because wax is an ingredient here. There's a couple of waxes in here, but it doesn't feel that way on the skin. It doesn't feel dated. It feels like a nice, very refined formulation. And I believe everything from Monika Blunder is cruelty-free and vegan, and it kind of leans in the clean ingredient side of things, and very skincare infused. So within here we have edelweiss, arnica flower extract, aloe vera, sunflower oil, rosemary extract, chamomile, castor seed oil, carnauba wax, which is also an ingredient in something else we're going to talk about later, and soybean oil, jojoba. There might have been some more stuff in there that I didn't write down. It's very packed with like hydrating products, but oddly doesn't go oily on the skin super quickly or anything like that. It doesn't feel greasy, which is unexpected. It's a really nice formulation, truly. And here's what she looks like though. I'm gonna go ahead and pop some on. I am gonna do a wear test with this in a few days and really test out the wear time and give you more of a well-rounded opinion. I'm still in the testing phase, and this is more kind of a second, third impression today. I know I like to apply this with a brush, and I'm going to use my little e.l.f. Dual Complexion brush. This is one of those formulas that feels a little stiff, and then it just melts with the heat of your finger or your skin and goes super creamy. And I don't know how to describe it necessarily, but it kind of locks in. It doesn't feel like slippy and slidey once you blend it on like you think it's gonna do. With all those oils in it, I would think, ooh, that's gonna go everywhere. That's gonna not set well. No, it's really, really nice formulation. So I'm gonna take some on the brush like this and just dab in. And I'm gonna do just a little light layer to show you what it looks like on one side here. You see it just blends on super easily. Very, very quick application. It's one of those that buffs into the skin really well, and it doesn't go streaky or anything like that. It's what I want like the balm foundations, the balmy ones, to be like. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? Like, it looks so nice, and it doesn't look radiant or glowy or greasy looking. It truly looks just natural and skin-like, and I think I did a pretty good job matching my shade. But I love the ease of application with this one. This is just, you can just kind of not, you can like check out mentally and just buff on. A little bit goes a long way, which is also really nice because you don't have to keep applying a ton to get coverage. It's very easy to control, and it layers up really well. It sits on the under eye nicely. Like, I've used it as my under eye concealer and it's looked good. We'll do that today just to show you. I'm going to take some on the lid here. Now, like I said, we'll do a wear test another day, and I'm really going to give you a good firm opinion and a review, but this is just based on like my thoughts at the moment. I'm really enjoying this. And I can cover up anything that I want to cover up. Like, I have a pimple right here. We'll get to that and hide her in just a second. Get this blended down. Okay, now, whoop. Now I'm going to switch to the smaller side of the brush and take a little bit. We're going to go right onto this little pimple here. And then blend the edges out. This is one of those that you can spot conceal really easily with and do like pinpoint concealing. It's a really good formulation for that. There we go. Look at that wet pimple. Wet pimple. All right, I'm going to take a little bit just right under here. This would be a really good formulation for contour, and they do have some beautiful deeper shades that you could definitely use for that. It runs very deep, the range, but the formulation lends itself really well to that. I don't think I've come across something that I've enjoyed as under eye concealer and foundation ever. I've tried products that claim you can do both. No. This one though, look at that. Look at that. It doesn't look heavy. It just looks nice. It does exactly what I need it to do. The versatility of this product, it's so easy. And I'm just tapping in. I'm not like swirling in or buffing. I'm just doing this. Picking up a little bit of product and painting it on where I need it. Around the nostril here, I've always got a little redness. Get little breakouts around my nose. So we're just gonna cover those up. And yeah, good to go. And right here, I always get a little red patch. But how lovely does that look? It has a nice creamy natural appearance. It powders down really well also. I like it. I like it, you guys. I hate that it's so expensive because I like it. But also, I feel like this says you get 12 months. I feel like I would not use this up in 12 months even if I was using this every day because of how little that it seems like you need. So, I mean, I think that might be a fair investment. Like, it's not going to break the bank too much if you're buying this and only this is like your only foundation product. And if it's working as your concealer, I could see that being okay. But, you know, that's up to you. I'm just rambling. I'm just yapping. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and set this down with a little touch of powder on the under eye, just so that doesn't get creasy or anything, but we're not going to set the rest of the face because I have some more cream products I want to go in with. So I'm going to take a little bit of CoverGirl Simply Ageless just on the eye area. So I'm going to take that on a brush, a little brush. I just want to set right here. Don't want that getting creased, just cause. And a little in the T-zone here. And we might revisit and set things down at the end of the look. But I have a cream bronzer and cream blush that I want to use. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and jump over to another Monika Blunder product just while we're at it, because I do have another product that I want to put on the lips as well. But this is her lip oil, and this comes in at $32. Ooh, that's up there for lip oil as well. I'm assuming this is kind of more of a luxury brand. $32, 6 shades. I don't know how to pronounce the shade that I have it in. It's German for chestnut. Castani? Castan? Girl, I don't speak German. Anyway, it's a tawny nude. And this lip oil features an infusion of fruit extracts and oils. Innovative, non-sticky formula with vitamin E oil. Sustainably cultivated brown algae oil for a silky smooth quenched lip that appear full and healthy. It has a citrus scent plus fruit inspired pigments. This has safflower seed oil, orange peel oil, sunflower oil, prickly pear oil, rosemary extract, blueberry seed oil, pomegranate extract, raspberry seed oil, and jojoba. And of course, all the information was on the screen, hopefully, and will be linked below. So I'm going to go ahead and pop a little bit of this on just so you can see what it looks like, because it's really pretty, and we're just going to let that kind of hang out on the lips and do some hydrating while we do the rest of the face. Now, this is a lovely lip oil. Definitely not sticky, but still feels kind of rich on the lips and has a nice thickness to it. I like this shade a lot. It's very pretty. And yeah, it has a very natural citrus hit to it that's very subtle. I didn't even notice really the citrus until it was pointed out. I'm like, yeah, there's citrus in there. Ooh, nice. Very, very natural. It doesn't taste fake at all. It's not really a taste. It's more just an essence, like just a hint of orange peel. And not something that I've come across in a lip oil before, or any makeup. It's very nice. And yeah, that is a lovely oil. It feels light and thin on the lips. Zero stickiness. It hangs around a decent amount of time, I think, from what I've noticed. It has a nice thickness to it while not being heavy. That makes sense. It feels really good. Really good formula. Definitely feels very hydrating as well. And plumping in a non-irritating way. Like, it feels like it's plumping through just like skincare in it and not through like a burning or anything like that. It just feels good on the lips. Feels moisturizing. Yeah, glossy, pretty, good stuff. So I'm gonna let that hang out and we'll just see how that does. So far, I really like that as well. Okay, let's move on to a little bit on the eyes here. I've got one of the newer L'Oreal eyeshadow sticks, and I know I've kind of mentioned this briefly in a few videos and used it as a base here and there, but I've not really like honed in on the product and talked about it and showed you what it does and made it kind of a centerpiece. And yeah, I have some thoughts and opinions on this This is one of the more expensive eyeshadow crayons at the drugstore. It feels very weird. It feels cold and wet. It's a strange formulation, and I don't like the way it feels on my lower lash line. For some reason, it makes my eyes kind of burn. But I like it on the upper lash line, and it has really good staying power. It's a weird formula. It's a very weird formula, but we're going to use this today because I just want to. So I'm going to take this onto the lid here. And it's just so strange how wet and cold it feels. I wouldn't call it a pleasant sensation. It's kind of icky. To me. You might like it though, I don't know. Or it may not bother you at all, but to me it's a little off-putting. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on like that. And I'm going to blend the edges. It's a nice shade. This is like Brownie Bliss, I think. Brown Bliss. It's one of the matte ones. I'm just not super impressed with this particular formula. But the shades are pretty. It's very weird. It's a very weird one. So I'm just gonna blend a little bit around, and I feel like it can go patchy on you too. These remind me a lot of ones that CoverGirl had when I was like in junior high that I can't even think of the name of. But you had to sharpen them. It reminds me of that. So anyway, I'm gonna soften that up. And I think it looks nice and all. I don't like the way this feels. New ick unlocked. But I bought it, I'm gonna use it. And like I said, it wasn't the cheapest of eyeshadow sticks. It's a shame because this color is really pretty. It's a really nice mid-tone brown. There we go. I think it looks nice. I don't love the feel. So yeah, that's more of a me thing there. If you've tried these, let me know how you feel about that cooling sensation that they have. These do set down pretty well though. They're pretty budge proof once they set. There's that, and while I'm at it, I'm just going to throw on a little bit of this Jane Iredale pencil in the shade Moonstone, which is a really pretty little champagne color. We're going to put it on the inner part. This is more of a formulation I prefer. These are the kind that they go a little more powdery feel when they set, and they're just, the Jane Iredale ones are amazing. They're just beautiful, beautiful formulations and shades. I thought those two would pair nicely together for today. And the Jane Iredale pencil is not anything new. That's not a first impression, obviously, because I've talked about these a lot. I'm just throwing something on the eye. Okay, I have a new eyeliner that I'm enjoying that I wanted to go ahead and just throw in. That is the NYX Epic Wear eyeliner stick in the shade Deepest Brown. This is one of the creamiest, smoothest eyeliners. It's so easy to use. Just wonderful formulation. So I wanted to reiterate that about these. Beautiful formulation. So I'm going to take a little bit of this right here. And shade range. Wonderful shade range. So I'm just going to put a little bit in my lash line here. And wear time, amazing. These are a 10 out of 10 eyeliner from the drugstore. They're smudgy, they're blendable, they are just right. But I'm really liking the brown, of course. I like brown eyeliner. Just wanted to give the eyes a little bit of a lift. Swoop, swoop, swoop that up. Bit here, there we go. Now I want to jump over to Boom Beauty with the bronzer. This is their Boomstick bronze, and this retails for $28. This is a multi-use bronze stick that adds natural sun-kissed glow to face and body. It's creamy, buildable formulation. It has hyaluronic acid in it, sapon bark extract, vitamin E, 11 botanicals for nourishment and hydration. It's clean and cruelty-free. It is powered by natural oils. It's fragrance-free, sustainable, and cruelty-free. Packaged with 50% post-consumer recycled materials. It is infused with copper powder for the color. Pretty cool product here. So this is what it looks like. Really cute little stick. I like the color. And it's a really lovely shade. Kind of a nice universal pale girl shade. Pale to medium skin tone. I don't think they have anything deeper at the moment yet. They don't have a whole lot of product yet. They're I think a newer brand. So they don't have a huge shade range of anything yet. They have like some key shades. And they're just kind of building up their repertoire and collection, but this is quite buildable and can go fairly deep. So there's that, and it is super easy to blend. I mean, whoa, crazy easy to blend. So we're gonna use this for our bronzer today. Now this one is really pretty effortless type of bronzing products. It looks really nice. It has a kind of a natural undertone on me where it gives that truly like a sun kiss, a little bit of a sunburn look, and kind of how it looks for me when I do get some sun. So that's really nice. It mimics that on me. It's not really going to set down fully, but it's not greasy either, but it's not going to go to like a powdery matte finish. It has a little bit of glow to it, and it's a very hydrating kind of nourishing product, but it's not sticky on the skin. So I'm going to take a little bit on my brush here. It's typically how I like to apply products like this, is from a brush. And we're going to just start here. And multi-use is a very apt way to describe their products, because you can use them on the lips, the eyes, wherever, and they do the job. And I like this brand's kind of ethos. They're very much into aging gracefully, and they're like opposed to anti-aging. Their whole thing is about embracing your skin at any age. Yeah, and finding the beauty in that. And I think it's a beautiful concept. But yeah, that's a really pretty bronze. Like, it's warm, it's toasty, it's buildable, but it still gives also a little bit of shape and structure. Like, it's just that right tone to do bronzing on myself. And I'm sure that they will be coming out with more shades as the brand grows. I hope they do anyway, because this is a nice formula. And I really, really enjoy the brand's vibe of, sustainable, clean makeup that is good for your skin and embracing aging rather than fighting it. Yeah, I mean, that looks really pretty. And I could see this being blended onto the chest and stuff and working really well in that respect. I think that's a pretty color. This is a second impression, so I'm really getting to see what I think about it today. And yeah, that's really pretty. It has a nice glow to it as well. It's very fresh looking on the skin. Wow, very easy to apply. I approve. I approve of this. So far, the color on myself is really nice. Now, that is going to be a limiting factor because I only got the one shade, I believe. I will double check that though. But it can definitely be sheared out for fair skin if you think it's going to be too deep. It can be sheared and built up. So you do get a little bit of wiggle room, but not a ton. But I get the impression that they are a newer brand that is building up their catalog of products. So I'm not going to judge them too harshly on shade range because it looks like they really don't have but like maybe 2 or 3 shades across the board of anything right now. They look so pretty on the forehead. I think these would be really nice for mature skin, and dry skin would really enjoy these because they do have a lot of nice hydration and kind of a plumping appearance. I wonder how this will look on the lips. I'm just curious because these are very multi-use. Now, this lip oil from Monika Blunder, I'm really enjoying. Like, that looks great, and my lips look hydrated, they look full. That's a good lip oil, and it feels really nice on the lips. But I want to see what this looks like as a lipstick. because that is something that they market for their blush. I mean, yeah, you could definitely put that on the lips. Yeah, that can work as a lipstick as well if you wanted to. Just a little something on there. Cute. I was just curious. It's just for me. Okay, let's do some blush. Now for blush, I have also from Boomsticks, or Boom Beauty rather. Boom Beauty. This is their Boomstick and Parisian Red. This retails for $28. All the same callouts as the previous product as the bronzer. This has hyaluronic acid in it, vitamin E, shea butter, mango, seed butter, sea buckthorn oil, and this one's formulated for lips and cheeks. It is infused with botanical oils and antioxidants. So yeah, buildable red adds a radiant glow to your lips and cheeks. So it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous product. This is what it looks like. It is so perfect. So I'm going to take some on a little buffing brush here. Like this. This is the best way to apply products like this. Any kind of stick is... I don't love going straight onto the face. I like to do like that. I tap a little bit off. And we're going to go right onto the cheeks. I posted a reel the other day demoing this and just loved it. I thought it turned out so pretty. And look at that. And this is super buildable. This is going to work on a lot of skin tones. Great versatility with this product. And you guys know I'm a fan of using lipstick for blush. I've done that a lot. This lends itself really well to that because it's just a giant lipstick basically. And such a pretty red. This is going to give you that wonderful like cold girl look. There's something very chic about this color, which I think is kind of the point, is that it's meant to be very chic and Parisian. I feel like that is like an old school Parisian thing to do, is lipstick on the cheeks and lips. That was something I got that from my grandma doing that, by the way. Something she did. She always put a little bit of lipstick on her cheeks. I remember her showing me to do that. Put a little bit right out here, just cause. I feel like this is one of those, you just kind of go across the apples and you just do a very broad application. Nice, nice. I'm going to revisit my foundation brush for a moment just to kind of tame a little bit of this madness, because I did go a little bit tame right in here, because I did go a little overboard. Just a little. That's okay. Isn't that the prettiest, like just a sweet blush color? I like that. I like it. It's nice and it's just easy and very effortless. And it does give a really pretty glow on the cheeks. Can you see the glow? You're not going to need a highlighter with this. That is pretty. And it doesn't really feel sticky or anything. You know, it feels not too dissimilar from like the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Sticks in texture. That's what it feels like on your cheeks. It's not, your hair's not going to stick to it or anything like that. Like it's not that kind of sticky, but you know, it's not set down powder either. Okay, so let's put this on the lips also. Let me line my lips to begin with. I'm going to line them with a soft kind of brownie shade. You know, I'm gonna do cork. Every day is cork. My goodness, I'm so predictable. Also, the Monika Blunder lip gloss would look really pretty with cork. And I'm gonna do a video with a bit more info and deep dive on Boom Beauty coming up, because I am going to be getting a couple more things from them, I believe, in the mail. So we'll have some more to discuss there. And I can give you more of a firm review of those items. I just wanted to put them on today and play with them and talk about them. I can just give you like my initial thoughts. Also, looking at my skin in my magnified mirror, the Blunder cover looks great. Like, my skin just looks very healthy and hydrated. Texture's not emphasized. Anything, you know, it's how I want it to look. I mean, look at that. Isn't that the prettiest color? You can go straight in if you want to. Again, layerable, buildable, comfortable, very comfortable on the lips. This is a dewy product now. Don't get that twisted. It is dewy. But it's not uncomfortable. And I think it wears nicely. Yeah, how pretty is that? How simple and effortless. I love that. I love the effortlessness of the lip and cheek like that matching. I am going to dust on just a touch more powder, just in the T-zone. Finish setting everything down just for a little longevity. I do have a day ahead of me. I'm also getting ready for my day here. So I'm just going to take a little powder right in here and on the chin. And there's areas where I tend to get a little bit oily. And the powder doesn't get weird over top of the Boomsticks either. I've used the bronze one to underpaint and it did fine. I'm going to take a little bit of this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour highlighter, which I think I shared these in a video a while back and I've talked about them. But yeah, these are awesome, by the way. Just pointing that out. I'm going to take a little bit of Champagne Glow just to do it right here for some extra oomph on the inner corner. Look at that. I love this shade. How pretty. I'll just do a tiny bit. Now, I'm going to curl my lashes, and we have a new mascara to talk about. So, for new mascara, we have got, from Jane Iredale, the new Lash Fixation Length and Definition Tubing Mascara. This retails for $28. Everything's $28 today, just about. But this is a innovative tubing mascara with long-wearing, smudge-resistant formula that lifts and separates lashes for longer-looking, expertly defined lashes, rather. Defines, lifts curls, wraps lashes in weightless 360-degree tubes, resists running, smudging for long-lasting wear, removes with warm water. I have used it and removed it with warm water. Very satisfying. So no makeup remover scrubbing needed. This has a tapered brush to reach every lash and lifts from root to tip. Densely packed bristles separate and evenly coat lashes without clumping. Nourishing ingredients moisturize and protect lashes. This has rice curl complex, which is like something you'd find in a hair product, especially if you have curly hair. Rice complex is a very common thing to find, like rice protein. Because it does help with curl, and just because protein helps just keep your hair happy and healthy. But this has rice curl complex, which helps lift lashes and enhance curl retention. Jojoba seed oil, rich in antioxidants, it helps moisturize. And this also has the Carenuba wax. It gives a creamy texture and helps build volume, which is also in the Blunder cover. Alright, so this is what it looks like, the tube. Very nice, very, very nice. And I'll just give her a little open. Here is the wand. Nice kind of plastic Bristol wand. Let's go ahead and pop some on and see what it looks like. So I have heard so many good things about this mascara. Alright, that's one coat. Before and after, or here's without and with. That's pretty. It's pretty. One coat definitely gives a nice fluttery look to it. To the lashes, it doesn't look clumpy or anything like that. It looks decently volumized, not like super fluttery, but it still has a bit of a flutteriness to it. Definitely got some length to it and separation. for sure. Yeah, that looks nice. It looks quite nice on the lashes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put some on the other side, then we'll come back and do a second coat and see how it builds. This is a very wet formula, and I feel like it could potentially get clumpy on you if you're not careful in your application. I can see that being a risk. I also feel like this might be one of those that hits a sweet spot and it's gonna be amazing. All right, one coat. Let's go ahead and do a second. Definitely getting some more volume on the second pass through. And a little more length. It doesn't appear to be getting too clumpy. And definitely getting some volume. Not bad. Not bad. Really good on the length. Also, pretty. And it seems to dry fairly quickly. I feel like this side's wanting to get a little clumpier. Or not clumpy, maybe a little spidery looking. Not too bad. That might be just me. But yeah, that's a pretty good mascara. Definitely gives me some oomph. And it's doing what it's claiming to do, for sure. These lashes on this side tend to go a little bit clumpier for some reason. Do you ever have like the one side that just does that more than the other? That's pretty. It's a good mascara. Definitely getting some good length and volume from it. Yeah, it's a wet formula, so I would wipe it off a little bit before I went in for that second coat or any of the coats and just kind of minimize. I don't hate that mascara. That looks nice. And you know what? If it wears really well with my watery eyes and doesn't transfer anything, we're going to be in business. I'm going to put a little bit more of the Monika Blunder lip oil on. I don't know how it's going to go with the red. I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger here. Just to do that. Yeah, that did all right. Cool. Cool. So, to recap quickly, just some first impressions. The Monika Blunder stuff, lovely. I really am liking the way the Blunder cover is looking on my skin. Very natural looking. It doesn't seem to be emphasizing texture or settling or anything that I don't want to do. Again, we'll have a full review and all the details in a wear test and really dig in with this one coming soon, probably within a week or two. But today, I think it looks quite nice on the skin. And yeah, the lip oil is a beautiful lip oil formulation. You wouldn't be disappointed in it if this stuff's in your budget. I don't think you would hate it, and I think it is both mature skin friendly. The Boom Beauty Boomsticks and Parisian Red and Boomstick Bronze are lovely, very buildable formulations. They have a nice glow to them. They are, I wouldn't say greasy or anything like that, but they don't set down either. They do have that little slight bit of tackiness, and they give a juicy look to the skin, but your hair is not going to stick to it or anything like that. Like it's a nice formulation, and it's one that I don't mind. I actually like it, and I think the colors are beautiful. Parisian Red is gorgeous. I like that a lot. And I find the bronzer to be very effective on my skin. It gives sun-kissed warmth and a little bit of shape and structure. Heck yeah, hopefully they expand the shade range of this and they come out with some more blush colors. I think currently they have like a clear kind of a cheek gloss. They have, I believe, like a couple shimmer formulations, and this one and this one. I think they're a new brand that's just kind of getting in there. They will be sending me, I believe, an eyeliner coming up, so we'll have a video devoted to Boom Beauty and really give you a firm opinion on there. But based on the couple of times I've used that, I'm enjoying them, and I think they're just very effortless, easy products. These are low maintenance, not fussy makeup items that are going to be gorgeous on dry skin, mature skin, anything like that. If you like more of that clean aesthetic, clean girl makeup, those are going to be right up your alley. And there's something about them that's very chic looking. Parisian red is a perfect name for that, because to me that does feel Parisian and chic. I like the lip and cheek same color. That's something I've always loved doing, so that fits my vibe really well. The L'Oreal eye crayon I think is weird. I'm just gonna say it. I like an eye crayon. I'm a big fan of these types of products. This one, the formulation is just a little weird, and I don't like the cold feeling. Other than that, it wears great, it looks nice, blends easily. I just don't like how it feels cold on my eyes. It makes my eyes kind of burn or something. And of course the Jane Iredale one's great. The NYX Epic Wear Liner is a 10 out of 10 eyeliner. One of the best ones at the drugstore. And yeah, the Jane Iredale mascara looks great. And yeah, it sets down or it dries quickly. I believe it holds a curl really well. It's looking like it is on me. I think if you're not careful, it can potentially go a little clumpy on you. But I think that might be the nature of the beast with tubing mascaras. I think that's just kind of how they operate. That's my experience anyway. But I think it's very pretty. It looks really nice. It gives really good length and a decent amount of volume. And I definitely think there is a market for this, for sure. Because I know tubing mascaras are like serious business. People love tubing mascaras. And I think that's definitely going to be one that people are going to love. Let me know your thoughts down below on these items. Have you tried anything from Monika Blunder or Boom Beauty, Jane Iredale? Let me know. I feel like we had kind of a nice little theme of clean, kind of a little bit clean luxury makeup going on today. And I didn't hate it. And definitely mature skin friendly makeup also. The only things that aren't like specifically like clean beauty or luxury were the two drugstore items, which weren't really the star of the show. Yeah, definitely a theme going on here today that was unintentional. It just kind of happened. That's what came in the mail. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Bye now.